You're through. It was an entertaining spectacle, heart in mouth at times. What's your view at full time?
It was too open a game, wasn't it? They're a good side, obviously. You don't play for Man United for a reason, don't they? Moved the ball really well, and I just think if we were to get it right, we'd always have too much strength for them because obviously we're a lot older than them, and then we had to bring the big guns on. To make a bit of a difference. They stretched us really well, they moved the ball well, but we were always going to be a danger when we put the ball in the box, and thankfully we got more than them. It looks as though it could have been 10-9 to either team. A good game to watch, I suppose, but we'd have to tighten up a lot, but we won't get teams who'll play like that against us. Maybe with Crew and MK Dons, but you won't get many more.
How beneficial will it be to get game time into some of those players? You made 7 changes, people like Zem Mohammed, Sean McConville, Stephen Sammer, not played a lot of games.
Yeah, it's essential, and I think we did look a little bit rusty, but that's only understandable. Sean hasn't played for nearly 11 months properly. Ben hasn't played a lot of football. Stephen hasn't played a lot of football. Zen hasn't played a lot of football. So, Lewis has played half a game in 12 months, and Ryan's been limited. So, it's understandable that we're going to be a little bit rusty. But we started the game well, scored, could have had 2 or 3, and then give up a few chances to them. And we were grateful for Nathan to make a couple of good saves for us. We were wasteful, missed a couple of good chances ourselves, but at the end of the day we're into the next round, which is all you're hoping for from these ties, and you're going away with a couple of knocks. Tariq got a bit of a knock, and Cam got a bit of a knock, but I think we'll be okay.
You talked about the big guns and bringing them on. You've already had Joe Pritchard on the field from the start. He's been so versatile. We've talked about this season. 2 goals that have proved to be crucial for you tonight. Is he becoming more and more key for you?
I think Joe was always going to step into the shoes of Jordan Clark when we lost Sean, because Sean's always been our most influential player, Sean and Jordan, for the last 4 or 5 years. And so with Sean being out, we needed someone, and I think he's embraced that role really well. Thankfully we've got Sean back, and the fitter he gets, the more difference he'll make. But we've got players now who can make a difference when things are tight.
This competition, you always talk about taking it seriously. You're one step closer to Wembley. Is that something you talk to your players about, that this is realistically something you want to go and try and win?
We have to, and thankfully that's out the way now, and we can concentrate on the Wigan game Saturday, which is a huge game for us. But I said this at the weekend. We don't pick and choose our games to concentrate on. We want to win every single game we play, and we've got to build that philosophy and that mentality into the club, into the players, and they've got to feel it like we feel it. And that means if it's a game of head tennis, you want to win it. If it's a game of cards, you want to win it. If it's a game of football, you want to win it. And if you've got that tie-hard mentality of wanting to win games, in anything you do, you're going to have a chance of being a bit better.
It's another game unbeaten as well. Is that something you're taking a lot of pride in?
Well, I've said this before. It's all about points in the league, and sometimes you can get carried away with being unbeaten. I've heard teams who go on a 5-game draw, 5 draws, and they say we're 5-game unbeaten. Or you can look at the other way, it's 5 games without winning. So we try and take as many points as we can, and it won't be for the want of trying, that's for sure.
And you mentioned the game Saturday at Wigan, a couple of potential injuries, as you say. Is it a nice problem to have, in the sense that if you were to have an injury, there's probably 2 or 3 candidates who played in this competition who could step up?
You'd hope so, but what we've got now is we've got a squad of footballers who all want to work hard, they all want a shirt, but they all want a common goal, which is to win games. And then if you win games, see where it takes you, whether that's to Wembley in this trophy or getting up higher into the table. But you've got to always be looking to better yourself, and you've always got to be looking to improve, staff included.